Alright, so welcome back. Got episode 114 rendering out. Episode 115, what is it? It's this mess that's about to start now. Kind of laggy, which is not good. But if you note, at the end of that episode, I told you, hey, there's this river we could connect. Probably won't do that. I think I'm about to do it. So, I'm looking at this, and I kind of think that'll go that way and be this river. This might be easier than I thought it was going to be, especially if I like just cut through like right here, and then that gets me to this pond, and then there's another one, and it's like right off that desert path. So since it's laggy, I'm going to go ahead. I think I'll make myself a boat and put it up here on the high ground, my crafting table, so I can find it and see how well this actually might work. And hopefully I have good news to show you here in just a little bit. That, by the way, is the creepy little ravine that doesn't seem to do much. But yeah, we'll get started on this and see how it turns out. Alright, so again, super laggy, but I literally hopped in the boat, came this way, and I found my first point of resistance, which is going to take so terribly long to fix. I just can't possibly imagine how much time I'm going to have to invest in this project. Okay, I've gone on a ridiculous ride, and it basically stopped here. So, not sure if you can see it. I've got netherrack somewhere over there. There's like a ton of cool horses. Stuff's on fire. Pigs are falling in lava. But I had a feeling this would connect. And as you can see, it's another natural river channel. And off in the distance, if I do a little corner trick, you can start to see a desert village. So not exactly sure where we are. This could be pretty close to the base, really, but I'm gonna go ahead. I guess we should see if this is worth connecting to first. It may not be much of anything there, actually, but I guess we'd want to connect it and kind of see where it goes too. But anyway, it's been an insane ride. I wish I would have recorded it. But I may run over there and kind of try to see if I can orient the proximity to the base or something. So I shall be back. Yep, it's the halfway village. Literally, it's the one that's cut in half. So we came from over there. We're now here. Gonna see if it's worth connecting to. Alright, so we are back, and I'm kind of framing out a cut through. I kind of think, you can see my cobble, kind of thinking this is the best course of action here, just because there's a lot of cool caves and there's a ton of them. So I really like the river here. Oh, surface, man. That's like, is this a cave? Yeah, I don't have any torches, unfortunately. Huh. Interesting. I thought we'd like run into the zombie there. Anywho, back to the surface. We have I started to just go right through here, and it's got to be hollow in here or something. But I kind of like where I have it laid out, just because I can sort of, this is not a cave, this is just a low-lying area. And then I think I'll be able to, you know, stay on the side of these two, keep them from being flooded type of a thing. Again, I would go in there and check them out, but like I said, I don't have torches on me right now. I can make some, but I'm trying to keep the inventory clean. So if I take you this way, we have kind of laid it out again, and then you will see where I dug through the dunes up here. Gonna have to go back and get some steak as well, but this is kind of the big connection point, right? So I think we're gonna go from here all the way back to where we were, because again, that sort of makes sense to go that way, but at the same time, I think this is quicker. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll blow all that out someday. But where we were at, man, I took a wild boat ride and covered a crud ton of distance, and then when I started heading back, I realized like how far away, like that portal up there, you kind of see in the corner of the screen, that is near the split village, right? You know, just downhill from that, and then where I had you is farther this direction from there. So I've done some connecting. There would be a lot, not necessarily to do this, but to get from here to over here would be a good bit of digging, to say the least. Now that I look at it, might actually be more efficient to just cut through here. What is this? Lava? That's very strange. See, yeah, lava. Okay, makes more sense now. Pretty sinister. That's a cave too. Man, I really need to make those torches. But I don't really know where the best places to cut through are, but at some point in time we'll get in a boat and I'll kind of roll through this area with you. It is crazy, and I think we can eventually connect a lot more, but for now I think we'll stick with what we were doing. So I'm gonna get to digging because it's gonna take a long time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we connected the river. So, let's see where this actually goes and make sure it's somewhat functional for us. Oh no, it is not. So, small oversight. We have the ability to connect there and the ability to connect here and here. And mainly though, I think we're going to want to go this way. So, That's a simple thing to do, especially after what we've been through. So I'll continue this, and you've seen enough of this junk, so eventually, what is this? I thought that was a tunnel opening. Gonna be kind of cool. You've seen enough of this though for one little shindig. I will get this connected, and then we'll kind of just boat around and kind of showcase what we did. Alright, we are back, and I've sunk a ton of time into this mess, and I've kind of been all around the world doing things, and if you note, we've added some cobble. That's right, groundbreaking stuff, I know. So basically what that does is it directs you from that main path to this pond, kind of a holding dock, whatever you want to call it. Then we can enter the lake, and I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a journey here. So first thing first, this is new. We cut through here. You can go that way. That's a crazy adventure that we don't have time for, and it takes you very, very far away from here. Now, coming this direction, this is also crazy adventure, but this is what we're concerned with because this is man-made. And there is our diva duck right there. It just refuses to ever take itself in anywhere. Let's see. This little opening here turned out to be nothing. Both of those connect. Stupid eggs. And I've got them marked off. Now, we can go that way and it kind of loops back, but again, we want to take the man-made route here. It's crazy how fast the sun sets when you're in a boat. Just seems to accelerate things, if you will, right? So anyway, we come through here. Now you can go that way and do some crazy stuff too. We're gonna go this way because this is man-made. Okay, this is a shortcut, a considerable shortcut that gets us from A to B, and I think I've missed a turn. I did. Okay, I've been taking the long way, not gonna lie. So anywho, this is the route we needed to take. It's a little deceiving. It looks like it ends, but it continues on, so that's where we went wrong. But there's lots of places here we could connect through. This right here, you guessed it, man-made. So we're gonna roll up here, not to the temple, not to a city, but to the city temple, quite literally the city temple. I know that's a well, and you think, oh, it's a desert well. Not quite. If I bring you around, you'll quickly see, yeah, there's a village attached to a temple. It's not my doing, it's just something the game did for us, weirdly. So let's get some sleep so we don't lose any of the potential valuable villagers in there. I think there were not many when we discovered it. There's even fewer now. So that's an adventure. We're not taking that one. We're going to go this way because I just did something else. Pay attention to that dirt pile at the top. Why can we not? You see it, right? Above the bed. That's right. So we're going to roll out this way in our mighty, mighty birch boat. And we'll hopefully dodge the squidaronis here. Spin around. I'll probably widen some of this. This was actually, I think, as cast naturally. Eventually we'll get to a point up here, Fort Tall Reed, where we want to expand it and, you know, make another river chasm channel, whatever you want to. This is new, this little bridge right here. Keep an eye on what that looks like. Okay, because you're going to see it again very soon. We cut through here again, probably widen a good chunk of this. Coming through here, again, we've got bridges, sandstone and acacia, easy to identify. Once again, narrow, that's the ravine. You're going to see that as we circle around once again. It would kind of be cool to flood that and just boat through because that's straight. That said, this adds character. If you pay attention up top, you'll see cobblestone. You'll note here another, you guessed it, bridge. There's also a birch boat. This is where things come to an end. For now, my shovel is about dead. It's amazing how long that lasts, but we don't want to lose it. I've got the other one back home, and I probably need to go mend everything. So, I'm going to try real quick to explain where we're at in relation to everything. You know, maybe we'll just take a boat ride. So you know what? Yeah, let's grab a boat so I don't have to make one. And we can agree that this is Dunzo, right? Not connected. I've not manipulated it. It's as the game left it. Now, right here, if I take you through here, still haven't acquired my stake. Got the Bay of Pigs. We got the Channel of Acacia. we have the acacia and sandstone bridge that I told you to keep tabs on that we just passed. Note that way you'll see the cobblestone corridor. That is going to direct us to another location. What I just finished building prior to pressing record is this simple little bridge right here. And what does it do? Well, we got a desert well there, and if you look carefully, see that stuff that looks like dirt right where my cursor is? That's the temple. Okay, so you get the idea. I have a straight, direct shot to the back door of the temple. That literally would be the center of the temple village. So, I need some steak here. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and take you this way. You've been on this path many times, but in case you forgot, we don't have fence posts here. It's a big debate, sandstone or acacia. Since we have the acacia, almost seems like you would do acacia fence posts instead of birch, even though birch looks better. I'm just quickly going to try to get you over here where you can at least see and know what I'm referencing. If this is looking familiar, it should, and that is good. That's what I want it to do for you. And basically, when we crest this hill, and I detract this direction, you're going to hopefully start piecing this all together. Okay, so we could have stayed on the path, that would have been all well and good, but we didn't. We're down here, and what do we have aside from a giant hole I don't want to fall into, which we nearly did? This is literally where we just started our boat ride. Okay, so it goes all the way over there through the man-made stuff back to a temple village that we have over there, and then backtracks to this path. This path, as you should know, hopefully from what we've been doing recently, goes up to that bridge that you can see there. That goes then down a hill to the industrial complex, what we're calling the industrial complex, right? What I want to do now is not jump that. As tempting as that was, we would have catapulted down and taken some damage. So I am going to now let the path direct us this way. I've not tried this. I don't know. It's been a long time. All that stuff. But there's a chance this might be interesting for us, right? So this is a man-made pond right here. Well, an enhanced man-made pond. We've still not finished it, but we're working on it. We got the dam over there. We've got everything that, I hope you recognize and you're familiar with, right? We've got the path that we should have stayed on right up here, which I don't know that I've shown this, but I did do a lot of work on it. So it basically will run you back to where we came from in like a formal entry point. And right here, we've got some boats, but we're going to leave those. We're going to place down our beloved birch boat, which in my opinion looks really good in the desert, just like birch fence post. This thing that I call the cobblestone corridor, I hope you remember referencing that, because this is it, just not viewed from the sand dunes. If we go that way, well, let me just take you. Okay, we can't. Oh, that was cobble corridor number 2. This is the front one right up here. All right, it's the one that's at an angle. It's our designation, if you will. Going that way takes us somewhere of interest. Going this way also takes us somewhere of interest. Do you know where this goes? How well do you know my little world over here that we spend so much time at, even though it's not our base? And it's all because of a mending villager, and then another better mending villager, and then just flower forest, this and that, right? So this seems like you're just in the middle of nowhere. You're thinking like, oh, that's a precarious, ominous mountain, but what's the catch? You know, this is just going to dead end or something stupid. Did you cut a canal, or are you just going to circle us back to that pond? What's going on? What's so special? I'm confused. I don't understand. I see nothing. Well, give me about 5 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probably should have said 6, but that was in view. And what is that aside from the squid? Reeds, cactus, zombie spawner, skeleton spawner. That's right, reeds. That's right where we were. But that's not what's important. That's not just the other side you can dock a boat at. If we come all the way over here, you're gonna see, oh yeah, that's that stupid evil mountain he always talks about. Well, but here's our cool little bridge, another one of them. Got the vines growing down, got the flower forest, we've got the cool path through the flower forest, we've got that road that will eventually do something. We've got this big fancy bridge that needs to have more moss and flowers. Do you recognize where we're at? That's right. We need to finish that oak thing. But yeah, this is right. Over that hill, we've got the village. Through that tunnel, we've got the village. You get the idea. All right. So now we are going to time lapse because you don't need to see me do this that we just did. And we're back to the cobblestone corridor, time-lapsed again for your convenience. Do you remember what's up here? This is a point of interest that we were at before we did any of this stuff back here. So it goes back a while. But hopefully, you think, okay, what was right up the river if he would have been leaving this way, going that way? What was it? Again, not going to be a crazy dock. This was also widened by hand. You can probably tell because it's like 1 to 2 deep. But yeah, I'm going to pop you up here just so you know. And hopefully you recognize it. We got our horse. We got our, raised beds. If I crest this hill, we have a village. We've got reeds. We've got paper. We've got trades. We've got trails. We've got a path going that way. We've got everything here. Now, if you think like, wait, wasn't there a path that you had going from here? Well, see that portal with the glowstone? That should probably answer that. But this isn't about, well, it kind of is about paths, but right now it's mainly more about boats, in particular this birch boat and where it can take us. So we're going to go, and we've left our familiar little area, and we're in a river that we've obviously explored before, but to what extent? And the sun going down tells me we've been going for about 10 minutes. So we are going to crest. You can see right there, that there should be a path, right, that we had sort of built to get us back to that very nether portal. So we'll eventually have to sleep several 4 tall reeds. Does any of this look familiar just yet? If not, it should, and it should very soon, because boom, that's right, end of the line. But what line? Let's sleep, and we'll discuss that. So as we anxiously await to leave the bed, break the bed, not grab seeds, broken river, right? Oh, that's easy to connect, you say, and I totally agree and concur. Keep in mind my shovel's about dead. Now, what is this? What is that innocent looking sandstone bridge? Well, let's crest this hill and find out, shall we? We'll also get a good look at the nether portal right up there. So this is the path that we were just on. Okay, there's our birch boat we took, if you call, birch boat number 2. And that means that river there takes us back by the temple, by that desert well, and back to the side of the path that leaves the skeleton zombie cactus reed farm area and goes pretty much wherever we want it to go, right? So that also means that right in that area we've got our glowstone portal. Now I could try something pretty stupid here. We've got a number of options. I can end the episode. I could get in this boat and I could take you right down that path where we've been and get in the boat and see where we wind up, which is pretty crazy, and there's like another path I have not taken personally. But I think what we're gonna do is roll with this. So that's where we came from. That direction there is where we went. So the next question, what is all this? What's going on here? Okay, so we've got that portal. Now, if you'll note, we've got a trail of torches here, correct? So I don't think we can really do much with that. I'm trying again, like I said, I have not frequented this area very often, but I want to take you over here. Again, should have grabbed steak because we may burn through this stuff. But I want to pull you through to this side, and this will probably be the end of the episode, and I'll probably go. That's still not a lake, but it's going to be at some point in time, I want you to think about this, though. Like, we're leaving the portal, the glowstone portal that we know is at the end of this. You can, in fact, see it faintly in the distance. I've kind of got the render distance there. See it in the corner of the screen? If it looks like a portal, that's because it is. So, if I take you along this fence, What is going to happen? Where are you going to go? These are all questions that you need to know. Now we've got that path that goes to a desert well. It'll also open up and you can see a temple over that way. But we're concerned about this. Does this look familiar to anyone? These walls of Jericho, right? Sandstone and birch. What's happening on this pathway? Well, let's come out here and see if you recognize it. Anybody? It's a nice waterfall. This has been a while, right? You're thinking like, hey, yeah, kind of remember something like this. Now, where's it going to go? Down there? Oh, no, it must be up here. Well, we could go up here, and this would take us around to the village. But there's also a path there, so what's a guy to do? What are all these paths doing, connecting? What are all these rivers doing, connecting? This doesn't happen, you know? People don't build paths to this extent. People don't do things this crazy in the game of Minecraft. And then you say, wait, what's this? You got acacia and cobble? But what's that? That looks like a village. Well, it's another village. That's right. You're 100% correct. So, we're going to go down here, which I still don't like that. We're going to change it completely. But there's a portal there. This would be an acacia village. It probably has a sign in the nether that says acacia village. If we swing it this way, again, we do have somewhat of a path, somewhat of a fence to protect the village. But what I am most interested in doing for you is probably going this way. Okay, we've got a path over there. There's a hole in the ground somewhere up here. This looked like a natural river channel, if that rings any bells to anyone. Now, coming over here, what do we have? Oh, we've got a river. That's right. Sadly, there's not a boat. Note to self, make the boat dispensers I always talk about. And I didn't bring the boat for reasons unknown to me. There's also no boat here. So guess what? It's time for change. It's time for an oak. What did we just do? Okay, time for an oak boat and some extras. So let's hop in. We came, again, from over there. Desert, skeleton spawner, zombie spawner, cactus spawner, the boat where we started, all that stuff. So we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. Does anyone know what's this way on this river? Let's see. It should come to you fairly soon. We're going to give you a hint. The next main build that we're going to hit would have something to do with wool. It would be woolly good, right, if you wanted wool. So this is man-made. We can go that way, but we can also go this way and save some time. So we're going to cut through here. We got that big hill we're not having to deal with right now. Apparently I've forgotten how to drive a boat. So we're going to crest around this way. Do you see acacia there and cactus? That should take you back a long time ago, because that acacia fence right there is going around something very important. The Sheepish Ravine. That's right. In the Sheepish Ravine, if you recall, I could literally go in that thing, drop down, and get ourselves to the base. Okay. Now, you see a lot of boats piled up here, and for good reason. Because we need to bail out. I think, did that back way find... God, I cannot get away from eggs. Did that back thing connect? I think we may have done that. It's been a while. You'll note we've got a trench here. I was always going to make a canal. Have not done that. But I think the back thing did connect. But hey, you get the idea, right? Whoa, that was not what I thought it was. That was significantly deeper. So we're gonna not go in the lava, and let's just see if we can climb a waterfall. So TLC says chase them, right? Wasn't that how that went? Probably not, but who cares? We're gonna go up, 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 and away. Looks like it's about 11:38 a.m. How do I know? I've got skills, and I'm part Australian, or am I? Who knows? Anyway, coming through here. We're going to wind up with a chance to get some steak. Now, we're not going to go that way. We're not going to take the high road. We're going to take the low road, which is over here. Need to connect that so I don't walk off an edge. We've got another boat. We're not going to deal with that. These are just random stones. Perfectly logical stones, right? So, we could get... You know, this is kind of the theme, boats, so I think we're going to get in a boat. This time it's acacia, because let's show some love to all the boats, right? Except for you, Dark Oak. You look like a black abyss on the surface of the sea. So here we are, and oh look, it's a cow farm. It's reeds. It's a forest pathway. Where do we need to go? What's this mess up here? Could this be what we think it is? Oh look, it looks like our base. It looks like the place where all the skeletal horses always spawn, and there's fires, and the birch trees can never grow because there's constant lightning strikes in that one specific spot. And if you're curious why I'm staying in the boat, lest we forget what we've done up here, right? We have a boat dock at our base. And that means that this stuff... Oh, frickin' Enderman, I tell you. Anyway, where are we? Did we... Okay, we didn't sink the boat. I sink boats all the time, but not this time. So here we are. We're at our base. How about that? This stuff all connects. Almost completely. We're gonna work on the rest of that, right? But not now. I'm kind of sick of connecting rivers by hand. And I also sort of need to fix my shovel. And I have another shovel in here that we need to put mending on so I can fix it too. But yeah, this is not a charade. This is not trickery. This is legitimately our base. Boom. Look at it in all its unfinished glory. We're really where we said we were going. So, fantastic, right? We're back. We're home. We have things to mend. I have showers to take and videos to render. And that's what I'm going to do. And now that we're here and we've done all those things over there, I'm kind of tired of being there. I mean, I'm not. I like what we're doing. I think it's cool. We'll probably wind up back there sooner than I expect. But I kind of want to maybe do some stuff around here again. And we might even finally conquer this idiotic ravine over here. Because like I do all these other ones that are like millions of miles. Ooh, who's that? Hello, sir. There's usually a guy right in the water over there. Like he's got a piece of cobblestone. He's usually hanging there. But yeah, we kind of need to like take care of that. It's a mess, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but back we are. Back we are. Project Genesis. We're not where I was going to be, but we'll get there by going this way. So, Conductor Sam, doing a fantastic job of not doing anything. We appreciate you, sir. Got some slimers up there, going to their demise, ruining my farms, even though there's a million buttons here. And there's probably a locked door I can, and no, I left it open. Beautiful. So, what am I gonna do? Oh, I've got this guy too. Meant to leave that at the other base. That's probably why we're gonna have to go there, dang it. Anyway, I'm here. I need to clear this out. Ooh, look at that handy. We'll load this stuff up, and I need torches too. So, okay. I thought I had a mending right on the edge. Apparently not, but yeah, little dig dug here needs to be fixed. Where is dig dug? There is our guy. See right there? I forgot legitimately to put mending on him. And I thought I brought back some mending books, but Lord knows where they're at. So we're not going to worry about that crisis right now. We're safe and secure here. And I'm going to grab this guy. And we're going to fix our tools. So, while I prepare to grab my Wiimote and place it perfectly on my mouse pad, I hope you have enjoyed this installment of Wiisdom Plays Minecraft. It's a crazy world out there, and we've got a lot of books. And I ate that somehow without putting the steak in my mouth. But we were 9, now we're 8. We were hungry and healing, now we're full and fully healed. So, anyway, yeah, we've done a lot. It doesn't probably seem like it, but that takes a lot of time, especially, again, I don't do this for a living, you know, like I don't get to sit home and be like, well, let's make a cool river, you know, I've got from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then I'm going to go do fun. No, I'm at work. And we got it done. We'll eventually, I guess now we need to work our way that direction, getting the rivers to go. I think that backside is something we actually connected. But yeah, I gotta fix my tools, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hope you enjoyed. If you got any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. But I'm gonna get going here, and I'll catch you back here for the next thrilling installments of Wiisdom Plays Minecraft.